Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall. We're jumping into another episode where my enthusiasm has not been diminished, although last time things certainly did not go as smoothly as I was hoping. I'm banking on this ending up a little bit smoother, and I'm going to start out... Oh, wow. I was going to say, I'm going to start out by just grabbing the nearest race's ship. It looks like a goblin, and then, of course, a battle occurred there, meaning that didn't go quite as smoothly as I would like. Got orcs over here. Hey, what? Let's head... Oh, actually, we did find the altar right away, though. Do I want to repeat the previous strategy that I spent so much time trying to do last time, and it just seems to have fallen into my hands this time? Alright, well, first, we come across a goblin on your way who makes an attempt to bully you. Yo, big man, yo! That's how goblins sound in my head. Yo, big man, yo! Do you feel safer in the thick armor just because you don't have anything else that thick? Oh, wow. You know, there's a lot of small penis jokes coming my way in this game, I gotta say. We could prove him wrong, run back to your ship crying and set sail, or what you said is just wrong in many ways. Your words pause him with questioning eyes. How could I fix my words then? You need to be much more polite and respect to others around you. It's a little grammatically questionable. Then you will be loved. You need to be much more polite and show respect to others around you? The goblin jumps with joy. So that's how people love me, big man. I love it already. I will be very polite now. I already like you better. Still, I need to beat you for being rude. Actually, I really like that symbol, too. Like a closed fist with some gems on the knuckles? Is that what that's supposed to look like? I'm okay with that. On your way back, another goblin catches you and apologizes for his friend's behavior. Big man, don't be sad. He's like this all the time. But big man taught him a lesson. Taught is also misspelled. Big man is our friend. Thank you. We need to go now. I liked it, but... That is taught, right? Like, not taught? I'm really hoping that I'm not the one wrong here. Misspelled... and grammar of encounter needs cleanup. Hopefully that makes some sense. Maybe I'll actually head to the official like feedback board and lay that one in as well. Alright, so we did get a little bit of reputation with the goblins just to start out with. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to get a third rune before I do the protection. My thought being that I can... If I can get my third recruit, that will be the point that I will then try for grabbing a rune from fighting with the Bourne. Upon making landfall at the island, you see a man with a bird standing in wait for you. Come, I've been expecting you. How is that possible? The man explains that he's a falconer. His companion bird tells him of all that happens on or around the island. But enough about me. I wish to talk about you. How would you like to take on a challenge? Hear out the falconer's proposal. The falconer offers to reward you handsomely in exchange for surviving his combat gauntlet. I'm a hunter by nature. I'm always on the lookout for other consummate killers like myself. I actually do not want to do this. I've done this challenge before, and it is, in fact, a combat gauntlet, and I'm not super interested in that so early on. However, so this is the orcs. Are the goblins not up here? We're getting, like, swamp human/goblin islands, but I'm not seeing any goblin ships, which is unfortunate. Human dwarf, Forsaken. Forsaken. Alright, these are all Forsaken islands. You know what? We're still relatively early on. Let's actually check out the Forsaken. We've not interacted with them very much. You've encountered a group of Forsaken. Stop. Your fate treads a different path, wanderers. Now, quit the land of the Forsaken before you're made to regret it. Oh, that's a little eerie. I don't want to attack them, though. You know what? Let's pop over to a Forsaken ship. Speak, strangers. Ask if they need help. Marking an island. Sail on. Alright, right over here. Awesome. Easy enough. Aiding the Forsaken quest has been added. While exploring the island, the Forsaken greets you, coming through the cold breeze of Arctic mountains. I like the snow effect. It actually looks like fairly spot on. Also, this background is awesome. I love the bird in the foreground, and then the ones in the background are actually moving occasionally. Occasionally. There we go. There's one of them. I wasn't imagining it, I promise. I sense you have a place at your heart. A place far away. Help me to find mine. We will help him. You travel into the depths, that should be depths, of Arctic mountains, where you finally reach the ruins of an ancient temple. This may be one of the places that my kind entered to your home world. My desire is to try and make this travel, but lonely, I am too weak. Let's give it a try. You enter the portal with the Forsaken, only to find yourselves inside a villager's house. Aye! That's my best IE. Guards, I'm under attack! And all we can do is run away. Hearing the screams, the Everguard catch you while you are on your getaway. Halt, criminals. Pay for your bounty, or surrender. Pay, or come and take it if you can. Whoa, that was cool. He is chilled and vulnerable. And has a cool psychic sword. Alright. Retaliation deals half of incoming weapon damage to the attacker, stacking by round. So we probably want to avoid that. I'll tell you what, let's run past him. We'll have Tyler. We've got Tyler and Janetta, by the way. We'll have Tyler run over and deal with the Arcanist, and maybe have Janetta back up our Reaver friend with this Predator right here. So which would be better? Mortal wounds or bleeding? Or retaliation? Hey, well, let's get rid of that. And now we will take retaliation damage from this. Let's see which applies first. Yeah, okay. We took 1 damage from it. I think that was okay. Yeah, and he took 3 damage from that. And I'm probably going to continue to mispronounce Aegis, even though I have been corrected. It's fine, though. I'll get it eventually. Are you going to survive this round? Ooh, but barely. Okay. I can leap past you. Awesome. Disarm and immobilize and chop. Beautiful. Now, I can faithful pull you. Good. I could then stack a little regeneration on you. And then, you know what? Do this anyway. Good. Okay. And the retaliation has actually worn off, which is good. Predator's still going to get 1 more attack. He's down to 1 HP. Doesn't kill the Reaver. He does not kill the Reaver. However, he's taking 1 damage per turn. Okay. So we need to get... Oh, actually, never mind. This is Tyler's phase. I am totally wrong. Let's go ahead and apply Vulnerable, and then he is bleeding, so we can hit him with Immortal Wounds. Yes. Then, we'll get right in here. Dispel the bleed and the healing ineffectiveness, and then a Wave of Light ends you. Nice. Alright. And does the Reaver get the killing blow? He does. Great. I think that went swimmingly. You defeat the Everguard, although not being very useful, the Forsaken appreciate your efforts. Tyler gains steady, increasing his accuracy, and our Forsaken reputation goes up. What was depths was misspelled. There we go. I knew there was some misspelling. Still got the Forsaken ship over here. Why don't we just grab another quest from him? Ask if they need any help. May the sun forgive us all. That's creepy. Also, I'm leaning in close. He's got like a floating top of a skull in his hand. Is that what that is? Like these are the teeth and those are the eyeballs and that's the nose? That's real creepy. Also, the face paint's real creepy. Just in general, you are a very creepy man or woman. You know, whatever sex you want to be while being creepy is fine with me. Alright, we'll get down to our next Forsaken Island. We're basically full health. A Forsaken on the island asks for your assistance against the Bourne. My fellow souls are perished. The Bourne came, and I seek revenge. Well, let's avenge. I'm all for avenging. You look for the Bourne pack that ambushed the Forsaken. Soon you face them off on the hills. A cold day to serve a cold meal. Attack the Bourne. Alright. We do have some, some fear there. We do have some little kind of bridges. Oh, I won't be able to close with them. So what? Let's try kind of the same thing we did last time. Let's try to circle around. My thought's going to be, we'll deal with this Huskarl back here, as he is a ranged attacker. See if we can't get in close and punish him. Yeah, that's a lot of screaming you just did there. Yeah, 7 does not feel good. Alright, the Thrall can't do much. We are fearful, so we run crazy like that. Let's just move in. We'll toss out a heal here. Some buffs. And do a little Holy Nova. Beautiful. And the Marksman. Precision increases accuracy and haste doubles speed. Okay. I'm not sure, like, is speed turn order? I don't entirely know. Let's just jump right in here with you. We unfortunately can't remove our debuffs, but it's a fair bit of damage. And he wasn't able to run far enough away, so we should be able to still get in there. Taking a good amount of damage, though. Alright, tell you what. We'll move to right here. This will allow us to both dispel, and then this will allow us to hit the Dring with a little bit of something. Marksman casts Tormented. Ooh. Nice. That was a good 1-2 combo. This guy's going to have to take the damage to close with him. That synergizes quite nicely with like a marksmanship style character. Let's get in here, see if we can't incapacitate this guy, and then incapacitate this guy. Alright. Very nice. He was able to remove those, but I guess it was really his only action he could perform. Now, tell you what, I'm going to move to right here. We're going to use Scream, and then do like a Wave-O Light. Nice. The Scream actually didn't land, which is a little unfortunate. I like this Marksman character quite a bit. The ranged attack, the synergy he had with the little ability that caused damage as the character moved, I thought was pretty cool. And just in general, the character design and aesthetic is pretty neat. Apply a vulnerable, maybe not. Oh well, we'll hit him anyway. Does run around us. Alright, so unfortunately the Marksman is going to take a little bit of double teaming here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's see if we can't help him out just a bit. 7 down to 4. He's taking agony. I wouldn't be surprised if the marksman kills him here. Yeah, that was pretty good. He's also using like freezing arrows that are pretty cool. Then we'll just heroically leap 1 square and then hit him where it hurts. Oh, 25! Wow. You defeat the Bourne, avenging the fallen Forsaken. Your names will travel through the songs of the Forsaken. For this day you stand beside us. Gain some reputation. The song shall be sung forever. I actually quite like that. Alrighty then. Now, the Forsaken still appear to be mostly to the north. There's all their islands, but do we have any of their ships? We do have some of their ships. Oh, come on now. He zigged when I should have zagged. Speak stranger. Ask if they need any help. They mark a map, and we move on. Wish you'd stop sending us in the other direction. I would like to be doing quests in the general vicinity of the Forsaken. And it looks like our little doomsday counter just increased by 1. You come to a village where everybody's very sleepy and can hardly ever live the day. Also, there's a squirmy little fish back there. Oh my. I guess I need another 16 hours of sleep already. What's wrong with you people? The villagers explain that this has been going on for quite some time now. It's like the whole village can't get enough of their sleep at all. And we hear some kind of soothing lullaby in our heads. Hide and observe, search around and find the source. Let's search around. We'll be proactive here. You reach a cave that is inhabited by a troll. And all we can do is defend. Alright. Hello, Mr. Cave Troll. Charging up at us. Stability. Vigor. Defiance. Okay, so don't debuff the troll. That's what I'm gaining from all that. So instead, vigor ourselves and just hit him hard. 4. I mean, by various definitions of hard. We're not going to be able to fear him. So might as well just do some regeneration for Tyler. And then let's hopefully Nova all around. Let's see how hard this guy hits. Might. Wow. Okay, so he used Might to increase his damage by 50%, and then he hit us quite mightily. Fair enough. Now I'm not going to be able to... Okay. Disarm, immobilize. Not covered by that. Not covered by that. Covered by that. Okay. What about vulnerable? Yeah, covered by that. But, okay, so even if I can't inflict vulnerable, hopefully I can take off, yeah, one of his buffs. So I would now be able to immobilize and disarm him. Okay, I can deal with that. Not bleeding, because you got all these buffs that prevent you from things like bleeding. Cast a little heal here. And then we can actually dispel both of those this turn. Lovely. Agony, confusion. Let's try for... Now that you can have debuffs applied to you. Not a great chance that they were going to stick. Ooh. And a miss at a most inopportune time leaves you in a very bad position, Mr. Cave Troll. As you venture deeper into the cave, you reach a camp, where 2 Forsaken await you. Stop, heroes. Words we can use better. You were responsible of the lullaby? Why are you doing this? I'm trying to make note of all of the weird things here. Okay. You reach a camp where 2 Forsaken await you, and then, is this intended to be such an odd wording? Words we can use better. Stop, heroes. Words we can use better. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. You're responsible for the lullaby. Why are you doing this? They explain, for humans, this was our home before they wanted us to be gone. We did not want to harm them, so we had to find a solution for mutual life. Okay. Well, I mean, we're humans. I don't feel exactly comfortable betraying my own race. Let's go ahead and confront them with the humans for a better solution. You make the both sides meet, and soon things start to look better than expected. You could harm us easily if you wanted, but you didn't. We trust you. Please just stay away and do not scare our children. Yeah, I mean, they have lightning hands, so I can imagine how that would be a little scary. Great, now you can live in peace. They are thankful. +1 Forsaken reputation. Alright, now back to the northeast. We're almost at the point... Ah, here we go. These are all the Forsaken ships that I was looking for. We're almost at the point of being able to recruit a third party member. You cross paths with a group of Forsaken. Stop, your fate treads a different path, wanderers. Now, quit the land of the Forsaken before you're made to regret it. Oh, and I still... Did I not? Obviously I didn't. I bumped into the island, not the ship. Let's hit the ship. Ask if they need any help. May the sun forgive us all. Sail on. That is like the creepiest take care I've ever heard. May the sun forgive us all. Hey, there's a boat that is deciding what to do. I'm actually kind of curious what this has on it. Seems like the boat owner is a merchant. Could ask where the closest bazaar is, set sail, or trade. Why don't we trade a little bit? There we go. I'm digging that. Yeah. Got some additional dust, and then we'll set sail. What good is money if not using it for things that are a little bit harder to come by? And I'm not even gonna... may regret that. I'm not even gonna bother with the healing. We went into the last fight with Janetta just a little bit injured, but she came out of the fight at full health. So, like, it is possible to heal in the combat itself. A Forsaken asks for your help as you make your landfall on this island. Hopelessness is the most powerful weapon. Combined with anger, it causes massacres. Yeah, that's not foreboding at all. What is that? The Forsaken explains. My kind, the exiles, are onto a mistake. We must prevent the inevitable. The danger is upon the village. Get us there quick, man. You reach to a village where a group of Forsaken is preparing to attack. Help they're attacking us. Attack them. Okay, so the Forsaken are about to massacre this human village. That seems real bad. Just kind of looking at the background art here and taking it all in. Of course, let's try to stop them. You become the evil that you once were exposed. These lands, the chaos and despair, driving you insane. You are right, humans. Our songs have been burning with the flame that's lit by our own blindness. +1 reputation. Songs are not always happy, but should not be always about darkness. Ugh. Okay. Okay. And that is the get ready for adventure. Gotcha. All right, we just gained our ability to hire. We're gonna not try to outrun him, but we're gonna start heading a little bit south. A group of adventurers boards your ship. They seem to have heard of your reputation. We look for more adventurers. Have you heard of someone we could recruit? Now, we've taken the Pyromancer before. We've taken the Warlock before. I've seen the Rift Stalker from the Kickstarter demo. She's like a little teleporter-y style chick. So I kind of wanted, in a previous episode I mentioned maybe getting somebody a little tankier so that they lived longer, such as the Justicar. But then I saw the fancy, like, ranged guy that the Forsaken had, and I'm kind of thinking that I want to pick up a hunter. I've marked the location on your map. Godspeed, heroes. Leave and set sail. Now, that was pretty close by. Also, We spotted that first altar, like, probably somewhere down here. It was just like north and east of our starting location, if I remember correctly. While exploring the ashen wastes of this island, you run into the hunter. Hey man, seen any interesting game lately? Hello, what say you we travel together? The hunter has joined your party. Was it something to do with elves? I block out elves from my mind, but yeah, let's join up. Turn to the ship and set sail. Alright, now we have a hunter. Okay, and why am I wanting to know where the altar is? I would like to make my hunter not die quite so easily. Offer rune of protection on the hunter. Okay. He's got less HP than either of our starting characters, so I just, like, I felt like that was some insurance policy for the future right there. Now, we still need enough reputation with somebody in order to get our next party member. Speak stranger. Ask if they need any help. Marked on map. Sail on. However, before these guys hit their next, like, goal, so something that was mentioned from very helpful developer comment in a previous episode was the Bourne, or maybe just the encounters in general, are getting harder the higher this meter goes. So, what I am thinking is now that we have our third party member, before that meter kind of catches up with us, I'm going to move. I don't want to actually deal with a Bourne ship. What I would like to deal with is maybe a Bourne either that's already run into combat or a settlement, perhaps, that has been ransacked by them. No. Alright, I tell you what. We're going to maybe play with fire here, as I have actually seen these guys, like, dust boost at me before. Let's see if we can't get these guys right after... Well, run away! Right after their encounter with another race. And I'm very unfortunately, like, leading the Bourne out into areas with other civilizations. I'm terribly sorry. Let me see. Will they attack something here? They will. Didn't do very much damage to them, though. And I'm actually not interested in you right now. I love how our guy was still back on his ship. There we go. Alright. And they then tried to boost away. These guys are going to be injured. The Bourne spots you. Tried out. That's not exactly an accurate portrayal of what happened, but these guys are going to start injured, which if I'm going to be defeating them anytime, it's going to be now, right? So let's get in there. He's going to be the ranged guy, so let's see if we can't close with him and get him dead ASAP. Although his health is quite low. Ugh. Ugh. We can't get rid of that confusion before his turn comes back up. Alright, what do you do? Mending Retreat. Heal self by 1 for every step. Or move. Okay, obviously. Let's just look. Removes hidden and applies weakness to target area. Applies stability, Aegis, and Fury. Applies blind. Damage plus maybe poison, maybe crippled. Deadly shot, maybe bleeding. Or definitely bleeding. Okay. And volley in a radius of adjacent with a range of 5. Okay. Deals 4 damage, applies chilled. And is that like 12? So we're doing like 3 or 4. Okay. We got ranges of 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's like move to here. And None of these guys are close enough. We'll apply weakness over here. Oh, that was very cool. Little flare arrow. Alright, so these guys are not going to be doing too much damage to us. And then... Nice. He did take reduced damage due to reduction. Okay. And then let's just get up here. Get the Dispel on him, hoping to remove confusion. We did. Halves crit rate. I can deal with halves crit rate. This will get him easily down into the less than half health, so that Execute stands a good chance of getting the kill next turn. Okay. Actually not targeting our hunter, which is fine. Like, I'm totally okay with that. We'll jump over them, incapacitate this guy, and then try to execute that one. Awesome. That worked out swimmingly. Although we have ended up with, like, all of the debuffs ever. I'm gonna cast Mending... Oh, Mending Retreat lets him move as well. Okay. Never mind then. I thought it was like I had to cast it and then it worked later, but that is, in fact, not the case. What? Disarm, immobilize. Oh, that's a... Oh, it has a radius smoke arrow. Awesome. Poof. These guys are all decreased accuracy now. And then I'm going to volley right into the middle of them. Okay. That was a cool slashy effect. You still have all of the negative things. And I don't have my debuff anymore. Ugh, unfortunate. Tell you what then. Get some healing for next time. And then toss this out. Nice. Several of these guys on the brink. Didn't love that though. Tyler's at 9. Ow, ow, ow. Did that... I don't think that killed him, right? Trauma is just doing 1. Tormented was doing 1. Okay, I think he... Like, I'm trying to figure out whether or not that was regeneration bringing his health back up. Oh, I didn't put a rune on him. I'm a silly man, and I don't have the ability to take off any of my own debuffs, unfortunately. This is probably going to be the end of Tyler. Yep, that's a thing that happened. Okay. We'll skip movement. We will lightning reflex. And then you're at 8, you're at 5. Try for the deadly shot. It lives up to its name and actually does 9. Wow. And then we'll move down here. We'll use fear, as we are probably not going to kill him. But we do some damage there. Good. And he runs his little self away. Awesome. That guy died from damage over time. You know, we'll Mending Retreat back over to here. Oh, man, that is amazing. Like, I'm super in love with the Mending Retreat now. And a Crippling Arrow. 4. Let's just get in here and quite easily kill this guy with a Wave of Light. Not bad. Against all odds, you survive the vicious skirmish. You search the Bourne ship for anything of use. 6 frag and a ruin. Jedi gained Hectic. Decreases crit chance stat by 6%. What is there to life if you don't have anyone to accompany by your side? I'm sorry. We'll get Tyler back. I promise. I promise. Let's head. Unfortunately, with our newfound ruin, we are immediately heading to an altar to use it. But we'll be able to get Tyler back. Runes for Resurrection. Welcome back, Tyler. Genetic gains Redeemer, increases total health by 3, blessed by death to live longer, and Tyler is risen back to life. Okay. Was that, I mean, like, was that just a wash? Maybe. Maybe it was not a net positive. Hard to say. I do think the strategy, though, is sound of... Oh, boy. Of getting some help from our friends by convincing the Bourne to run into a fight for us. Like that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We can do this as like a little distraction. In a cave on this island, you see a caveman struggling to light a fire. He begs you for help. Meet Gold. Gold Knight mean Gold Caveman. You help, yes. Help make fire. Awesome. And I'm assuming that he is the one that is able to make fire for us. So I'm glad we have picked up our little friend. Soon I get little campfires crackling away in the corner of the cave. Caveman thanks you. Let me give you little food. +2 food. Alright. That was pretty okay. Now, these guys are slightly injured. Only very slightly. Yeah, not quite as big of an advantage this time as maybe we had last time. Let's see if we can keep Tyler alive. I'll have to skip that first attack phase. Ow. That was a pretty gnarly headbutt. Yeah, I would be maybe a little dazed and confused after that too. Oh man, so many debuffs right in the beginning. Vulnerable is particularly nasty. So let's just get right in here. See if we can't pull these off, especially the confusion, which would have allowed him to remove some more debuffs on his next turn. Just skip movement phase, pop a smoke arrow behind them, make them a little less accurate, and then we also can try a little chilling Arctic arrows. Okay, that guy's chilled, having his crit rate. Now, just gonna get right in the middle of it. Hopefully, we do not regret this. 7. I mean, seven's not small, but it's not dead. Oh, good miss. Alright. Should pretty easily be able to take down the Thrall with, like, a wave of light or something. Ah, but he's gonna definitely get his in first. Trying to think of where do I want to be next turn. Okay. Do some regeneration here. And then a wave of light should be able to pick up a kill. Beautiful, it does. Fear is not that awful, considering. We can also actually use it as an opportunity to just kind of heal up. Ability, just Fury, just hidden. Go with Lightning Reflexes, why not? Increases evasion, doubles crit rate, and cannot be affected by lots of things that are bad. Then, try a Serpent's Arrow. Nice. We did get the poison. Shoved back a little bit there. Ugh. That does maybe more damage than I'd like. And I was setting up her for the ability to pull next turn for a little extra healing. Wasn't able to get that. And he's still confused. Man, so rough. Alright, we definitely need to get... If Tyler survives this round, we definitely need to get some healing tossed his way. That's a pretty big if. Man, Tyler, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, that miss is amazingly critical. Unfortunately, we're not in a position where we can do any healing here. Let's just try to get the Dispel off. Get rid of maybe some of that damage over time, which we did not. Unfortunate. To get a little bit of healing on him, though. I'm just going to skip the movement phase. We could decrease their evasion. Or sorry, their accuracy, not their evasion. Maybe that keeps him alive? He's already bleeding. Let's try the deadly shot here. Oh, the beautiful crit. Alright, Tyler, just hold on. Oh, man. For a little bit longer, buddy. You're gonna be okay. You might have to cross over to the other side and come back again, but you're gonna be okay. Oh, that's awesome. For whatever reason, they decided not to hit him where he was down. Numbing light, and then... Fortunately, we're not in a position to apply direct healing. Hopefully he doesn't have enough damage over time that he just dies outright here. Gonna move back like 1. Okay, and then either volley or we try to poison some more. Nice! 3. Lands the poison. Tyler is amazingly still alive. We're actually going to have him leap right back in there. Unbreakable. Oh, it's the first time I've seen him free of debuffs in oh so long. Oh, and a miss. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Please, Tyler. Please. Oh, that's so many debuffs again. I suppose I should have expected that. Okay. Well then, let's just go ahead and remove the bleeding from here. Should be able to get a pretty easy kill. Yeah, we do. And then we can do some mending retreat. We're both ranged units, so I don't really see that it's super necessary to stay away from this guy. I don't think we'd be able to outrun him. Probably shouldn't have tried to apply blinding to the guy that's super enraged, right? Can still apply bleeding, though. Haven't yet managed to set up the fighter and the hunter. Should theoretically have like a decent 1-2 punch with each other, because the hunter can apply bleeding like so much more regularly than the fighter could, but the fighter has a skill that benefits from a bleeding enemy. Is this like removes hidden, applies weakness? I probably cannot weakness right now, so let's just stick with this. Toss a serpent's arrow in. Pretty easily gets the kill. Against all odds, we survived. Genetic game fatigued. Oh man, this is brutal. Having your other character die is kind of stacking up negative traits on Janetta here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Oh. Alright, we'll go ahead and resurrect again. Need to modify strategy slightly, right? Because I can't just trade the rune that I'm gaining for a resurrection every time. Like, I'm gaining frags, but I'm kind of ending up back where I started on that. You come across a Forsaken on the island who's searching for a place to die. In a strange land, this has come to an end. I'm giving my last breath. I need to be forgiven. Well, how can we help? This land is not my own. I'm just passing through. Take me somewhere, where it's deemed worthy. Take him to a camp or take him to a temple? Let's take him to a temple. You come across Everguards as you escort the Forsaken. The scenery is more than enough for them to attack you. How dare you take this abomination to a sacred place and defend. Alright guys, I hate to point this out to you, but you're outnumbered 2-1. And I don't know if you've heard, but we're pretty badass. So, you know, maybe you just want to stand down here? No? No? Okay. Well, that's fine too. A mentalist, eh? Ugh. Alright. Let's move up here. That reduces the effectiveness of healing. Let's actually just get regeneration out there, though. Ow. Bone Pour. Yep, that's a thing. And then... Nice. Took a little extra damage. Not too bad, though. Let's maybe move you to, like... excuse me? Oh, he's crippled. That's no good. Is that what speed? Is that the speed stat? Speed. Number of hexes a character can move. I feel silly now. Okay. Well, let's just get some blinding arrows out here, maybe? You know what? No. Lightning reflexes. And then I keep saying I want to apply this 1-2 punch. So let's actually put bleeding on him. And then apply vulnerable. That's a cool leftover from the Mentalist, the cool little swirling hex here. Now, that bone... Whoa, not sure why that happened. I, like, snapped back to the other position. Okay, sure, why not? It applied Bone Pour, which then kind of immediately killed that guy, though. There's nothing I can really do with my utility phase, so we'll just move on to Wave of Light. 4 is not bad. I can deal with 4. We'll go ahead and do our Mending Retreat, although we're not exactly retreating, are we? Can I apply Weakness? I can apply Weakness. Can I apply Blind? I cannot apply Blind. Go with Weakness, then. Halves damage output, stacking by round, and then we'll try for... yeah, we'll try for Serpent's Arrow. Doesn't prevent stuff like damage over... Ooh, prevented me from hitting there. It doesn't prevent stuff like damage over time, just the crippling, you know, the things that would effectively make it possible for you to stall out a fight and just sit around healing. I think that's the intention behind the Enrage there. It's the stalling penalty from Darkest Dungeon, you know, brought forward into another game, which, you know, I totally get it. Makes sense. Toss a little regeneration down here, and then some damage. Awesome. I actually want to give Tyler his turn just so the regeneration ticks off. So I'm gonna skip a lot of things, which may anger some people. But I've got 2 turns of healing, and I want to get those 2 turns of healing, basically. We'll see if it pays off, or if, yeah, it doesn't, even a tiny bit. So let's see. Did 6, that's going to give me 2. Skip that. That's going to give me 2 more. That's totally a wash, then. Okay. Man, Hunter's speed is not so great. The weakness again. And then let's put an end to all this. With an arrow through the heart. You defeat the Everguards as the Forsaken gave his last breath. Aww. At least your souls were with me on my way back home. I am no more an exile. You defeat the Everguards, the Forsaken takes his last breath. Genetic gained Adept Healer. 50% chance to apply reduction on direct heals. I will have to wait and see what reduction does once it applies. A pack of Forsaken reaches you as you prepare to take your leave. We have seen what you've done for one of us. This will be remembered. Reputation +1. I liked that. That was pretty neat. Righty. Friends with Forsaken. Oh, he's seeking us out. Well, I'll tell you what then. We will leave on the exciting cliffhanger of what does the Forsaken ship want? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what the Forsaken ship wants, but we will find out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.